Well, that was weird. Okay, back. This is Roblox 10 signing in for a Lua tutorial for Roblox. And if you remember from the previous tutorial, we were going over strings, all that fun stuff. So, if you remember what a string is, it's the one with double quotations and whatever text is in it. And you can print strings, you can load strings, sort of. Anyway, oh crud, no, that's Roblox for you. Anyway, so now we're going on position. Position is, it's where it is. If you have a position of, say, a part and a part, here, like see, there's two gigantic parts. They both have two separate positions because they're not in the same place, obviously. Now, so you want to say, oh, here's that part with the uniqueness of names, as I mentioned in the second one, I believe. If you have two that are named the same thing, it doesn't know which one it is, so it just picks the first one. Not a good idea if you want to use scripts for stuff. So you just want to say part 2, or I don't know, whatever. It's a string. String. Remember last tutorial. String. Important. So, part.position, you can set it. Did you know that? So you can set its position to a specific place. Say part 2, game to workspace.part, and then say part 2 equals game.workspace dot part 2. So when we say part 2 dot position equals vector3.new 000. Now, if you're wondering what vector3.new is, vector3 is the basic positioning, sizing, it's vector coordinates. It's x, y, and z. See if I can explain this in a good, reasonable way. Its vector value is position. So you have 0, x, y, z in that order. X, y, z, like the alphabet. Not that complicated. Come on. You passed preschool, I hope. Okay. So now part 2.position equals vector3.new 000. That will set this position. Let's move this all the way down here so it won't be in the way. Nope, back you go. Good boy. So this position, play, boom. See that? It just moved from there to there. So how does that work? It's not that hard. Position equals 000. If you want it 0050 or 50, you can read that. Then we can make it go higher than it was. See, its position is 50 instead of 0 last time. It may not look that different, but if we just say 100 instead, that's a lot higher. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to say part.position, this is the first part, equals vector3.new, spell it right, otherwise it won't come up right, 000, then it will also go down. See that? Yeah. Okay, but watch this. This is the weird part. If we say 101, it won't go on top of each other. Look. Actually, no, inside each other. This part is clearly 158. This part's 100. This part's the right place. But this one is placed 158. But in here, it says 101. So why didn't it go inside? Well, that's because we're using position. If we said CFrame, it would be forced inside. It's because it can't force it inside the same position. Look, you cannot move it inside it. Now, if you're building and then you want to use this, you can force it inside like this. That's using CFrame. But so how do I force it into that position? Well, let's see. You can say CFrame equals, instead of vector, it'd be CFrame.new. It's the same thing principally. CFrame, vector3, vector, and position. CFrame.new 100, and say 20 blocks over and 10 blocks higher. So play. Oh, look at that. It's forced inside. If you're wondering what that shimmering is, that's what happens when two parts are in almost the exact same position on the same vector at least. So yeah, look at that. That's what you get for forcing it inside. You get it 10 blocks higher and 20 blocks over. So that's CFrame for you. Now, how do I, and now variables. You can set variables. Part equals, actually no, it's a lot easier to just say one letters. It's more complicated, but as long as you keep track. Game.workspace.part. Now, if you want to change this BrickColor, that's a little bit different. BrickColor equals BrickColor over here. See this? Yeah, I hope you do. Dark stone gray. It's a syntax. Dark stone gray. Really black. Not syntax. I said it again. It is string. You have bright green, blue, bright blue. Very important to say the specific names. Bright red. You get the idea. It's a string. I keep wanting to say string. So you say p.BrickColor equals bright blue. Would that work? Play. Red. Nope. It says BrickColor expected. But I thought we put in a string syntax. Oh my goodness gracious. Syntax. No. String. Face. Palm. Okay. BrickColor.new. It's like the vector3 coordinates. It's like you say position. Instead of saying position equals vector3, instead of saying position equals 0, 0, 0, you have to say vector3.new. Because it's making it new. A new position. BrickColor equals BrickColor.new. Bright blue. Kind of need these parentheses as well. So, instantly blue. Look at that. So yeah, that's the BrickColor. If you want to change p.size equals vector3.new, we want to make it 1 by 1 by 1. That's small. Oh, and of course I misspelled it. That's why spelling is important, kids. Look at that. It's tiny. It's teeny. And now it's big because I pressed the reset button. So we can say vector3.new. It's that same thing as position. Part, in order to say p.anchored. Let's see, p.anchored equals false. p.material is also a string equals, did I spell it right? p.anchored, p.material equals plastic. We want to change this to a plastic. p.transparency equals 0.6. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. It's anchored. It's transparent. It's blue. It's plastic. Look at that. It's small. It's unanchored. It's plastic. It's blue. So yeah, that's how you do all that good stuff. Settings and everything. The only problem is it takes forever to do every single one. Now, so transparency, you cannot get over, as I mentioned previously, you cannot get over 1. 1 is the max. If you say 100, it's just going to be clear as 1. 0 is as thick as can be. Mud, whatever. 0, you cannot go -5. It would just be 0. You can only 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can only go up to 1. So let's say 0. Let's make it true. Let's just get rid of this. Yeah, let's just scrap it. Yeah. Okay. So that's basic variables and changing and all that stuff for you. I've been recording for 8 minutes now, so I'm just going to keep going until I reach a maximum because that's how I'm going to do it. Oh yeah. Anyway, so if you're okay, so now we've gotten to the basic stuff. We're going to go into the more complicated, more Lua type stuff, like loops, and that's a big category in and of itself. For loops, you have while loops, you have a repeat loop. I think that would be considered a loop. So you have for I equals 1 to 10 do end. Wait. Oh, if you're wondering what wait time is, this wait, it's maximum, the waiting 0.000.1, that does nothing. Or 0.0001, it does nothing. The lowest you can possibly get is 0.03, I believe. So it's pointless, really. So just wait 1 second. No, let's wait 0.5 seconds. Okay. Print I. Okay, I gotta go, but this is probably just another tutorial in and of itself. So, Roblox Lua 10 out, and hopefully I'll see you in the next time. See you later. Ciao.